Hi guys, let's talk about Module 00105, Introduction to Construction Drawings in the NCCER CORE curriculum, and this is section 1.2.0, Drawing Elements. Some trade terms that you need to read over and become familiar with. And it says lines of construction. It says the legend is sometimes referred to as the alphabet of lines. Line styles can provide a lot of information to the user. And they show us a lot of various lines that we may see on some construction drawings. Then it says abbreviations, symbols, and keynotes. So we want to keep the information as small as possible. So we're going to use keynotes, symbols, abbreviations, and stuff. We just got to become familiar with them. It says abbreviations are necessary due to the limited space available on drawings. Note that capital letters are always used. So I would also read over these and study these. These always be the same. You'll see them over and over. It says there are literally thousands of possible symbols that can be found on drawings. Although some symbols are common to more than one craft, many are unique to a particular craft. It says always use the legend. Do not assume that the symbols will always mean the same thing. And then if we have large open areas, we can use grid lines to identify plans, kind of like a map. It says grid lines on drawings are used in the same way that they are used on a common map. To refer to a specific location or area, grid lines are generally created by the alignment of supporting columns. All right, some review questions for that section, and it says blank lines indicate land boundaries. That's going to be property lines. It says each trade has its own symbols and workers should learn to recognize the symbols used by other trades, and that is going to be true. You want to learn all that you can about the trade that you're in and then learn the other trades too, and that way you can help coordinate and work together with them. It says some plans use keynotes instead of abbreviations, leaders, dimensions, or symbols, and that's going to be symbols. All right. It says all of these are used in a grid line system except for H, I, or A. And I'm going to say that could be that I because some people may think that it's a 1. I. All right. It says a qualified licensed person who creates and designs drawings for a construction project is called an artist, a designer, an engineer, or an architect. And that's going to be architect. All right, guys, that's it for that section. Next section up will be 1.3.0 dimensions and drawing scales, and then 1.4.0 measuring scales, and I will see you over there.